What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another gameplay stream. I know it's been a bit sporadic this week. It probably will be, to be honest, over the next couple weeks, just because of the holiday. We're going to enjoy some family time. We're going to enjoy some friend time if we can, and have a nice, safe holiday, but hopefully a very, very fun one. In light of that, I don't know exactly when we're going to be streaming throughout the weeks, but just keep in mind that, when I get time, I'm definitely going to try to, but don't count on it every day like we've been doing during the week, just because I'm actually off now until the new year. I had vacation time stored up, and so I'm going to be taking a number of days and just enjoying the time off. But regardless, I'm going to miss you guys. So if I don't get to stream as much as I'd like, know that I am thinking of you guys. I wish you all the very best. I hope you have a great holiday and a safe holiday as well. But do want to mention the JDC is coming up on January 11th. Please make sure to stay tuned for more information there. Ace, what's up, buddy? We do have that coming up. I'm really excited about Season 4. It's going to be a really good one. We also have our end of the year giveaway going on, so please make sure to go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe there, comment on any video with hashtag 2020, and you are entered to win. The winners, all three winners, will be announced on the 28th. Tapia, what's up, buddy? Really happy to see you guys here. Let's go ahead and jump into the deck. So this one's kind of a tried and true classic of different formats, but we're going to try something similar in Historic today. And you'll notice very first off, we've got a lot of really kind of random one-offs and two-ofs and things like that that don't necessarily seem to fit. We're testing things out today. We're playing some Jund. Jund is kind of historically one of the best value decks of all time. If you look at like modern Jund, even Legacy and things like that, there's a lot of really powerful things that Jund can do because it can one-for-one answer a lot and then get added value out of its permanents later on. And so we're taking that same mentality and trying to apply it to Historic. Now, we know off the bat it's not going to work as well. We know that. That's fine. I just want to see what we can do with it. We might make alterations to the deck as we go through, but I want to give this a shot. I think this is a really fun one. So one of the best things that you can do on turn one, we actually posted about it on Twitter yesterday and in the Discord, is Thoughtseize turn one. We love Thoughtseize. It's a great way to one-for-one answer something before it even hits the battlefield. So we do have full 4 of the Thoughtseizes here. In addition, we do have Kroxa. Now, Kroxa, again, we're trying to get that 2-for-1 value if we can. Kroxa applies that by not only being able to get rid of a card in hand, but also it's a big threat later on in the game. Ace, I have not. Again, I'm very sorry. I haven't really been looking at Discord lately because work has been so busy this week, so this is my first chance to kind of let things go, but do keep in mind we will be streaming occasionally over the break, and so I will be looking at the deck suggestions there, and I do thank you for posting. I really do appreciate it. Everything else in the deck is looking to do big things or answer big things. So we've got Fatal Pushes and Shocks to deal with early game creatures. We have Lightning Strikes. Specifically, we want Burn that can hit any target. We want to be able to deal with a life total, a creature, a planeswalker, whatever we need to do. Assassin's Trophy here to kind of answer any kind of permanent we might find. The only thing this really doesn't work well against is Stonecoil Serpent, which has come up, but that's why we only have 2 of them. We do have Scavenging Ooze in here as a way to kind of eat cards out of the graveyard, along with Klothys. Klothys is a really good way to just kind of get some added value throughout the turn, and make it a little bit difficult to kind of deal with. We have Scourge of the Skyclaves. Based off of some other lists I've seen, this just seems like a nice little, advantage, like really strong advantage creature. Don't know if it's going to be great, but we're going to try it. Murderous Rider, obviously kind of a nice little 2-for-1. We can destroy a creature or planeswalker and then also follow it up with a life-linking 2/3. Fantastic. We've got Bedevil to deal with a lot of different permanents. Maelstrom Pulse to deal with permanents of the same name, which is really nice. Excuse me. It is only a 1-of, mostly because it's a little more expensive than some other things and not instant speed, but really, really powerful card here. Grakmaw, a really interesting one. So much lag. Are you getting a lot of lag, Ace? I'm so sorry. This is an interesting one. I wanted to try this as a 3-drop threat. I wanted to try and get something down that's going to be able to threaten on turn 3 and give you that extra value. So in this case, whenever another creature you control dies, if it had a 1/1 counter on it, put a 1/1 counter on Grakmaw. Most of our cards do not have that interaction. However, Scavenging Ooze does, and so I'm really, really interested in seeing how that works out. Tapia, thanks. I'm not getting any issues on my end either, Ace. I apologize if you are. But importantly, when Grakmaw dies, create an XX black and green Hydra token where X is the number of 1/1 counters on Grakmaw. What's nice about this is this devalues a lot of the removal on the opponent's side of the field. So whether that's single point and shoot removal or a sweeper, if this dies, other than extinction event or, you know, eat to extinction, something like that, as long as it's not exiled, we get something in return. So we can't necessarily just lose outright. In the 4-drop slot, which is where we top out, we do have a couple planeswalkers. Liliana is a great way to continue that discard train and gain a little extra value off of it. All Out, what's up, buddy? That -3 allows us to deal with some creatures. And then that 7 is actually really good. I have gotten to the ultimate here, and it does work extraordinarily well. Obviously, we've got a number of creatures here. It's great to be able to pull them back. Vraska is here as a way to give us a little bit of card advantage. It's not a great engine, but it does work. It also allows us to deal with permanents on the other side of the field if needed, as long as they're cheap. And then, of course, you get an emblem if you -9, which would be great, but we're not necessarily looking to do. And then the big threat of this deck is Nightpack Ambusher. A flash 4/4 for 4, already amazing, but the fact that this spits out a creature every single turn, if we don't play anything on our turn, is really good. And again, you'll notice a lot of our removal here is instant speed. So this is giving us ways to just leave up the removal and gain that value off of the Nightpack Ambusher and hopefully be able to win that way. We do have 24 lands. We're topping off at 4 here, so we don't really need to go too crazy. And that's the deck, guys. That is what we're looking for. We're going to hope to get a little extra value out of this. We will see. Again, this is a test of a classic deck that I just happen to really love. This is my version of it. It's not perfect. We're going to try and see if we can optimize along the way, if we think of anything. Ace, no, I have not. Apologize. Like I said, I've been extraordinarily busy at work, and so this is really the first chance that I've gotten to sit down and enjoy some stuff this week. So I will be looking at it. Don't worry. We've got plenty of time over the break that I will be dedicating to that kind of thing. Much better hand than we were initially getting. Tapia, how are you doing, buddy? Let's go ahead and throw this out there, and we're going to go ahead and Thoughtseize. Ooh, very good cards here. What do we want to deal with? I think we might just take Daxos here. Not an amazing draw, but doing good. Watching while working. I feel you, Tapia. Double dipping, I like it. It's going to be interesting, so we'll see what they want to discard here. We're going to play Woodland Cemetery, and we're just going to go ahead and Kroxa. Caldium Hype? Yeah, let's talk about it. How are you guys feeling about the new set? We've obviously gotten a number of spoilers so far. I haven't looked at too many of them thoroughly, but I do know we've gotten, obviously, new Kaya, which I really love. The new Dwarf Lord, I believe it's a Dwarf Lord, is sweet. Like, we've gotten a lot of good stuff, to be honest. I'm actually going to Thoughtseize here. Let's get Radiant Angel out. Just want to take them off of their plays as much as we can here. Next turn, we could just drop Klothys. Hopefully get a little extra value that way, but we will see. The one thing we don't have in this deck, I do want to point out, we don't have sweepers. Very important reason we don't have sweepers, mostly because we've got a lot of things that don't want to be swept. But I think that could be a downfall of the deck. Wasn't looking forward to it, to be honest, but the spoilers changed my mind. Kind of in the same boat. I do really like Norse mythology. Just out of personal interest, I think it's really cool, so I'm excited to see where the set takes us. Not exactly hyped for it, if I'm honest. Not yet, anyway. That's okay, Ace. Don't have to be. Let's go ahead and eat this. We're going to gain a couple life, which is great. Drop this out. Part of me just wants to, like, not kill something, but I think I need to. I'm going to kill this. We do take some damage here, but I think that's worth it. Angels getting more love. Yeah, Angels do seem to be getting a little bit more, which is great. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting stuff there, I think. All right. This is going to be interesting. So let's do this. We're going to get a green. We're going to place Ooze. That's fine. This now allows us to eat these Daxos, gain more life, which I like a lot. Eat this. We'll throw this out there. I'm going to go ahead and take the 2. It's not ideal, but we kind of want to get these out here so that way we've got blockers at some point here. A little worried about these Sarah Ascendants. Excuse me. Sub hype in the chat, guys. Turbo Scott subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much, Scott. Really appreciate the support there, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Let's get a little hype in the chat for Scott, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it, buddy. Means a lot. Let's just go ahead and attack here. Probably should attack with the Murderous Rider, but that's fine. I mean, we're going to end the turn. We just get to flash this out, which is kind of nice. The only downside with this little Klothys combo is obviously... Okay, let's flash this out now, before that triggers. Yeah, that's fine. Gain 2, that's fine. I'm glad we attacked with the Scavenging Ooze now, because otherwise these would be going crazy. Alright, let's do this. Love it. Let's do this. We're going to gain some. Alright, -4, -4. You know, I would honestly like to see a commander of each color that turned normal mana into Phyrexian mana. Yeah, that would be really cool. I'm going to attack all here. The good thing is, like, we're not in a crazy amount of danger here, to be honest. We're going to gain a little bit of life. Get them down to a manageable life total. We can't quite kick this, is the only problem. So I think we're just going to wait. This does trigger their Soul Warden and their Authority, so we do have to keep that in mind when we go for these spells here. The good news is they do come into play untapped, but the good news is obviously on the backswing we just get to untap with them. Elves deck for EDH, but I feel like they're going to be too popular. Elves decks are very popular. That is very fair. Okay. I'm just going to attack in. See what happens. Alright. Again, I think we just pass. This is kind of the beauty of Nightpack Ambusher is that it's okay to just pass. They're stuck on land here, at least somewhat. Now this is good. They get to gain a good bit of life back here, but they're going to have to block a good many things. There we go. Hype in the chat. We did it, guys. Game 1, we got it. Jund doing its thing. We did notice a few inconsistent synergies or non-bows, but I do think that overall that was a really smooth kind of transition. I think the problem was actually not so much the fact that we had Kroxa in the graveyard with Klothys out. I think a lot of the problem was more that they couldn't play anything, and so their graveyard was gone. They only had 2 lands, and so we were able to capitalize on that. Nice late game stabilization, and that's exactly, Jimbo, you're nailing that. You're hitting the nail on the head. That's exactly what Jund kind of really wants to do. I was at first this time. Oh, sorry, Ace. I forgot about that. Yeah, we gotta have our we gotta have our little competition. I'm gonna just shock myself here, especially with this out. I think having a shock is gonna be relevant. And this allows us to turn to leave up Assassin's Trophy, which is just going to be a more consistent way to deal with things over the Lightning Strike. Not perfect, but either way, we're going to probably have to shock ourselves, so I'm okay with going for it. Who is excited for the break, guys? May I ask? Is everybody getting a break? I guess is a good question, too. Play this on green. This, again, just allows us to do both if need be and play kind of whatever we need to do. I'm assuming they got Lotus Field, so I'm assuming that this is like a Blood Sun deck. which is interesting. Okay. Ace, you're getting a break. Sweet. Work Monday, then I'll be off till the next week. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna take the opportunity here. We get to shock ourselves and then leave up Murderous Rider next time, which I think is worth it. Ooh, even better, actually. Since that's the case, I'm gonna just throw that out tapped and we're just gonna see what happens. Ace, of course, you're in school. Definitely looking forward to it, Jimbo. I like it. Tell me something exciting that you're going to be doing over your break, guys. I would love to know. Spending time with family, maybe? Enjoying some time with the family, I hope. Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, no, I think we just shock it. Or excuse me, lightning strike it. Getting more magic cards, I love it. Love it, love it. Gotta work every day till the end of the year. Oh no, Scott. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna shock this. Get rid of that Rekindling Phoenix. So we can't leave up Assassin's Trophy if we Thoughtseize, but I do think it's worth it to Thoughtseize. So let's go ahead and do that. What do we want to get out of here? Probably Rekindling Phoenix. That's a little tricky for us to deal with twice, just given... I mean, Risen Reef, we just need some removal. That's okay. That's all it is. Work every day till the end of the year. Scott, I hate to hear that, buddy. I really hate to hear that. Scott, what do you do, if I may ask? We've talked about it, I believe, but I get very sidetracked. I'm very sorry. All right. I had to take some time off because I just had too many vacation days, and on top of that, it has been busy at work. And so for me, this is just an opportunity to kind of get out of there. Car parts store, gotcha. Okay. Whoops, nope. Cancel, don't do that. I just don't want them to have too many Risen Reef activations, so I know I'm being very aggressive with this Assassin's Trophy. But I think it's worth it. And then we'll just Fatal Push here. Just go ahead and get everything off the field, clear the hand. We've got 2 Murderous Riders as backup here, so I feel pretty good about our situation. We're not doing a ton, but that's kind of the idea, is we're supposed to grind them out. Since day 1, I am off Christmas at least. Oh, well, at least you have off Christmas. That's really good. This is perfect. We just get to kill this. Actually, I'm going to take the opportunity to do this. Just go ahead and get rid of Ferocious Hydra here. This is just another axis to attack them on. Again, Jund is very good at just slowly gaining that little bit of advantage to make it very difficult for them to kind of crawl back into the game. Now, they can Banefire here, that's fine. But that wastes basically the spell they plan to kill us with. And so I'm okay with that. Well, and here we just get to Kroxa the last card out of the hand. Perfect. It's a Lotus Field. So now they're top decking. We've got a Kroxa incoming. Like, we're feeling pretty good here. Let's go ahead and just get this out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't tremendously matter. We can't get a lot back out of our graveyard for anything. So let's go ahead and get Kroxa down. And again, this is exactly what we're trying to do, is just grind them out slowly but surely. That's what we're looking to do. So we attack. Get that card out of hand. Perfect. And here, again, because we have a Nightpack Ambusher as well as Murderous Rider, we just get to pass. See what happens. Boss Socks, what is up, buddy? How are you doing? And there we go, guys. Hype in the chat. Our Jund deck is not doing too bad, to be honest. Granted, we've only had 2 games. There we go, Tapia, getting first. Jimbo with second. Ace, where are you at, buddy? You got to jump in here. Scott, third. I love it. Ace, there you are. Have you seen any of the Chaldean spoilers? Yeah, we've been talking about them just a little bit. Some mixed feelings on the set, it sounds like, but I will happily say I'm very much enjoying it. I think the spoilers are pretty exciting so far. They pre-did it. Ace, I love it. I'm really excited about the new set. I think it's going to be a fun one. I love, like I've said, Norse mythology is just really fun, in my opinion. So I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, we keep this. It's not a particularly exciting hand, I'll be honest, and we really need to draw some action, but we've got some Fatal Push action here to kind of get rid of some stuff, as long as you control a dinosaur. So what we're going to do, we're going to shock ourselves and we're just going to pass. Just going to see what happens. Very interesting turn one play here. Chances are this is not a deck we're super familiar with, we will say. This is great. We just get to kill this. All right, in that case, let's kill this. I was gonna see what, you know, we could kill there, but I think that's definitely the best option. Let's go ahead and play that and see what happens. Imperial Lancer. This is just mono white little stuff. Just tons of little things. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Kroxa is very tempting. But I do kind of think the correct play is just a Murderous Rider. Let's see. Okay, so we'll pass here with Murderous Rider up and just kind of get this. Hopefully that's fine. All right, now we get to do this, get rid of this. So now they don't have the activation here. No point in attacking, obviously. We'll see. I have hopes. This is an interesting deck that we are up against, I will say that. Just gonna play Vraska and kill this. No real reason to like Kroxa here. I mean, they've got one card in hand. They didn't play it last turn, and they've got a deck full of little 1/1s kind of things. I don't see why they wouldn't have played it if they couldn't have. Okay, that makes more sense. But that's fine. It's obviously not great, but it's also not the end of the world. I'm gonna play Grakmaw. I am going to pay 2, and I'm going to go ahead and Kroxa here as well. Chances are we're going to get some things in the graveyard here, and that is fine. So they can give this indestructible. Doesn't really matter. Again, this Grakmaw is really nice at just being able to bring back a little token after the fact, so that's fine. If they want to give this indestructible, let them. We get to block twice, essentially, with this, which is just perfect. And it gives us a card in the graveyard, naturally, which is going to fuel Kroxa. So, a lot of positive here, overall. Okay. Very good. Unfortunately, we're hitting a lot of land here. I mean, worse things have happened, for sure, but... Alright, let's play another Grakmaw. Grakmaw, I should say. Let's do this. We'll go ahead and play Murderous Rider out. And now, at the very least, we've given ourselves the best possible chance. You know, stuff is going to die this turn, and again, that's fine. We do really need to draw some removal, most likely, here, just to get rid of some of these little guys. Yeah, they've got the city's blessing here. So we can do this. We could do this and force them to pay. So let's do that. We're going to take 8. That's a lot of damage for us here. Sure. We get rid of one of these guys. Keep this. Get a 3/3 in response. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just gonna kind of get us here, I believe, but we'll see. We're gonna do the best we can, but chances are we're dead. Okay. I'm killing the dinosaur, by the way, because it looks like they have this Imperial whatever, and I'd rather kill these dinosaurs so if they draw that, we've got a better chance. I mean, we're pretty dead, but yeah, we just draw lands. All right. Anti-hype in the chat, everybody. We didn't get there. We did not get there, unfortunately. Who's going to be first at the anti-hype? That's the trick. Tapia coming in. I like it. Been first the last time, too. That's a lot of lands. Yeah, we kind of drew unluckily that time. We only have 24, which isn't like low by any means, but it's also not. Obviously, that's pretty standard. For a Judd deck, it's very obviously more important than anything to make sure you get them. Alex, dude, what is up? I haven't heard from you in a hot minute, man. I miss you. This is great. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Kroxa. Let's go for it. They pre'd it again. It was before you conceded. This is interesting. I actually think we take Klothys because it's the card we can't deal with. The fact that that's indestructible is very difficult for us to deal with. All right. Just here to wish you luck. Life stuff. Nice to hear you again. Alex, I wish you the absolute best, buddy. I very much miss you. Certainly hope you're doing okay. See what we can get rid of here. Shatter Skull Smashing. Okay. I hear you, buddy. I'll reach out to you, Alex. Go rest up. Have a good time. I hope you enjoy the holiday as well. Okay. I'm just gonna kill this. The good news here is, like, if we draw another land, we've got Vraska to deal with whatever they play this turn. Like, kind of got some stuff. And then, of course, Fatal Push to deal with this Goblin. They're stuck on lands, which is pretty important. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right, well, kind of get both halves of this here. I'm just being very aggressive with my removal. Technically, I should be waiting until their turn on at least some of it, but I just don't really care to. We just need to answer their threats, and then we're hopefully well set up. Okay. Sure. Let's do this. Let's play Grakmaw. Again, fantastic in this matchup. You good? Reached out on Discord already and informed the team about me. Saw you streaming before I started lunch. Love it. Enjoy your lunch, Alex. I hope you're having a fantastic lunch. Caitlin and I just had a lovely frozen pizza, which was delicious if I'm honest. We're gonna do this. Do we want to sack? I'm gonna say no. We're not gonna attack either. They do have hasters. We don't want to lose to just a hasty boy. Sure. That's fine. Double Thoughtseize. Someone who... You're offended. I'm so sorry. Really like the new Kaya. She can go perfectly into Yori Index and protect Yori. Yeah, agreed. 100%. New Kaya is great. Whew, I'm so glad we did that. Let's see. I'm actually going to sack this here. Let's get a card in the graveyard. Perfect. Let's get this going. All right. Now we've got Ooze, which is obviously huge for us. And they're down to just this, which is great. We can just block here. We're going to get another token off of the Grakmaw. Fantastic. I really, really like Grakmaw. As just a general creature, he's very good. Either way, best of luck. Talk to you later. Thanks, Alex. Have a good one, buddy. Have a fantastic day. All right, well, we're just going to start eating some stuff, I think. Yeah. Hype in the chat, guys. Alex, you got us the good luck, buddy. Thank you so much. Hype in the chat. Who's getting it? Who's getting the first? Ace, this is your moment. This is it. There was no way we could have known. Tapia. Oh, anti-hype. Ace, come on now. Whoops. Just like double clicked on some stuff. Ace, don't give me that anti-hype. You can't be doing that. Tapia's been first every single time. I think, Tapia, I bet I know what you're doing. Hey, Splayer, what's up, buddy? You're just typing that little hype emote a few times and then just waiting. You're just waiting for that moment, that perfect moment. All right, what do we got? What do we got? This is an interesting hand. If we get any land, we have Grakmaw. If we get a red land, we've got double Kroxa. This is not a safe keep. It's one that I'm gonna try. Actually, aim for you to say it before typing. Are you really, Tapia? Well, man. Ace. Let's not accuse. We don't know. We have no idea what people are doing. That's not fair. We have to be fair about this. 100%. Love it. All right, what do we got? This is a weird deck too, isn't it? It's probably Ixalan's Binding. Yeah. That's just a problematic card. This just means you can't play cards that they exile with it, which obviously is frustrating. Unfortunately, we didn't get a land there. Really hoping we can get a red land so we can get Kroxa out, but any land will get us a Grakmaw, so we do have some hope here. In fact, literally any land will get us there. Oh no. Guys, it's happening. We should have mulliganed. It's happening. I was greedy. I was so greedy. It's fine. All right. Sure. Interesting Bant deck here. Very interesting. I mean, again, we're just in search for a red land at this point. Sure. Opposite problem is the previous game where we just had so many lands, unfortunately. I mean, it's a land. We're gonna do this. They can glass casket this, but I think we have to make them burn it. And so we're gonna push that. It's not a red land, unfortunately. All right, sure. They might just also play Yasharn. I don't know. I mean, Yasharn cleanly kind of answers this as well. Okay. That's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Sure. Oh, no. The only plus side here is we do have Nightpack Ambusher. So at the very least, we're going to get to flash this out at the end of the turn. And that does get past these walls, or at least kills these walls, which is important. Any red land really puts us in a, at least somewhat, an advantageous position. I mean, it's not great, but there's can't pay life to sacrifice non-land permanent. Okay. Splash it out. Oh, okay. Red land. What do we do is the question. I think it's actually correct to just kill this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. I know that's not exactly correct, like we're not gonna gain tokens off of this or anything like that, but it gets a very problematic creature off the field that could effectively kill this and nullify our only threat. And I don't particularly want that. Ooh, okay. Well, they got it. These control decks are going to be frustrating, especially when we've got a slow hand like this. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to go. All right, let's go ahead. Thoughtseize. Doesn't matter which. They're going to be able to get something back here. Let's Kroxa away the Settle. Just so they're down to only, you know, top decks. And, you know, worth noting at some point we are going to get to play Kroxa out here. Of course, Lightning Strike now costs 4 this turn, but we're facing a Llanowar Elf, so that's fine. Okay. They do get Yorion if they'd like at some point here. Is this in hand for them? I'm just gonna do this. Miss, super busy at work, no problem. I'm just dealing some damage to him, to be honest. I could try and kill this, but what's the record so far? I actually don't know. We've won at least half. I mean, we're doing okay with this deck. It's not perfect by any means, but I'm actually really enjoying it. Like I've said, I love Jund just as on the whole. It's one of my favorite archetypes, so this has been a very, very, very fun deck so far. We'll be playing a few more. You like it too, Turbo? I like it. They can hit for one. Boom. Got him. Ooh, Dragon Skull Summit. Thanks, Tapia. I think you're correct. I mean, we're gonna do this just because we have to. It'd be technically more correct to wait, but it's fine. Gonna take a big hit here. Hopefully we can get a Kroxa down, but I don't have high hopes for this game. I think we're pretty well out of it. Chances are, based on the cards that they've drawn, they've got some answers. So, okay, get Yorion in. Might just drop Yorion here just to get Yasharn back down. We'll see. I really like Yasharn. It reminds me of Princess Mononoke. I don't know if anybody has watched that movie, but this very much reminds me of Princess Mononoke, which is a absolutely beautiful movie. Old movie. Beautiful anime. Alright. I mean, this is kind of our last-ditch effort here. Love that movie. Heck yeah, Tapia. It's just so good. Fortunately, we have to kill a Kroxa to do this. I assume they just discard land. Ghibli makes great movies. Absolutely. Absolutely beautiful movies. Okay. Honestly, this sounds kind of odd, but a Scavenging Ooze would be like pretty killer right now. We'd get to eat some things out of the graveyard since we've got so much green mana. Oh, they just get a Glass Casket. Hit Kroxa. That's pretty good. So what? A removal spell keeps us in it? Alright, well, unfortunately we didn't get there. Anti-hype in the chat, everybody. We didn't get there. If anyone wants to pick up a little bit of awesome merch, please check out our shop. The link is right there for you at resolvesmtg.com/shop. We've got a number of cool little... Yeah, we were actually pretty close there, Scott. Tapia coming in first again, but Ace, that close second. Moving up in the ranks, I like it. Scott coming in third. We do actually have some really cool merch available. If anybody wants to pick up some, please do check out that link. I understand... Right now, especially, is like a weird time to be promoting merch, especially during, you know, holidays coming up and that kind of stuff. But if anybody would like to, maybe as a gift to yourself or a gift to a friend, please check it out. We would certainly appreciate it. Has a lot of Studio Ghibli movies. Does it? I actually don't have HBO Max. I wish I did. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, well, now I'm gonna keep. Don't love this, but let's try it. I almost bought like a Studio Ghibli like entire thing because I just felt the need to. I'm gonna Fatal Push this. Be a little aggressive with the removal given our hand. Or that tapped. Free with my internet. Ooh, Tapia. I like it. This is gonna be a very annoying deck. It's just Merfolk. But Merfolk's very annoying. Red land? No, but it is a land. I'm gonna just kill this. Technically we should wait, but it's fine. They may have an enchantment here, in which case that was a huge mistake. Because we could have 2-for-1'd. Which again is really the crucial piece behind this deck, is trying to find those little opportune moments for those 2-for-1s. Looks like that might not be the case though, so that's good. Grakmaw. Yeah, let's just throw you out there. Maelstrom Pulse, I'd love to get a 2-for-1 off of. Don't know that we will, but we're gonna try. We will try. Let's see. Okay. Again, not great for us, but that's fine. We can kill that. Which I am. Can't let him have that. I'm assuming they're going to tap and draw. Sure. I'm not going to attack here. Part of me wanted to get 3 free damage in. The other part of me just wants to leave this up on blocks. The way we die here is by an over-aggressive attack on their side, so let's not push it. Let's not be greedy, especially when we're short on red mana here. If we can get a red mana, we can get a Kroxa down, start pulling cards from the hand. We'll be in a much, much better position. But until then, I just don't want to... I don't want to push that. Sure. That's fine. And again here, it would have been great to have that Maelstrom Pulse for both of these, but I think we had to get that off the plate, to be honest. I just don't think we can risk it. Alright, no attacks again. Not doing super great this time. We're very inconsistent with the mana. That's what we need to fix. Try tonight. Alright. That is what we need to fix. We need to find a way to shove just a bit more red mana into here. And this is where it starts to get a bit scary. But we'll see what we can do. Put it here. Yeah, really buff that guy up. Whoops. Happy to block here. This just spits out another 3/3, so like that's fine. Get this last card out of hand. Perfect Trickster. Okay. No attacks. Now they're top decking. At the very least, that's the best we can do. Gonna take 6 here, it looks like. Yep. Hey, Kirams, what's up, man? How have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Get a card out of hand. Just a land. Play that tapped. Fortunately, hitting a lot of lands now. Everybody welcome Kiram. Tell him I said hello. Kiram, what have you been up to, buddy? You have arisen. Oh, I love that. Yeah, you definitely have. Oh, man. Alright. We're just getting very unlucky with land pockets, it seems. Like, sometimes we're getting them, sometimes we're not. We have 24. We are right on par. Scott coming in with the anti-hype. Nailing it. Yeah, just getting unlucky. Ace, close second again. You're getting there. Alright. Tapia coming third. Didn't get it that time. That's okay. Alright. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, we keep. Sky Ace. Hey, we are all friends here. Don't even worry about it. Oh, good. They mulliganed. And we've got Thoughtseize in hand. That's great. And some removal here. I mean, we've got Shock and Murderous Rider, so if this is an aggro deck, we're hopefully pretty well tooled. Ooh, they mulligan twice. Alright, let's get Thoughtseize out. Wow, we're just gonna get rid of Cling to Dust. We have the removal for these. This is kind of unfortunate, because they're still gonna get to, you know... Alright, let's Thoughtseize first. This is kind of a fun little trick. So they may flash out. Oh, they didn't. I'm gonna pay 2 here. Not gonna do it. Maybe. Resolve. And now we kill it. Self-quarantine, but now I'm out. And some crap with work with my GM not communicating anything. Ooh. Ace, no worries. Oh, I hate to hear that, Kirams. I've been pretty good though, man. I've been busy myself. It's been a very stressful couple weeks, to be honest. Just with work. It's just been busy. And so I am very, very, very happy to say that from here until the new year, I'm actually on break. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. This is great. We just get to kill this. Just get rid of everything they do is the plan. So I am very much excited to just chill, have some time with the fiance. Hopefully play a little Magic with her. She's been playing like a very, very good Soul Sisters deck, and kicking my butt. Like, I mean, we're pretty even, but I think she's won a few more times than I have, which is great. I love it. It's a fun time. All right, and again, we just get to pass. We've got so much left up that it's kind of just fun to see what happens. This is the place we want to be as the Jund deck. Plays a bit like a control deck, obviously. Sure, that's fine. I mean, it's not good for us, but that's fine. And here we just get to Kroxa. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get these out of there. Before they can cling to dust, I do want to make sure we get Kroxa down. Ace, Soul Sisters are lovely. They absolutely are. They are very, very powerful. They had a Tamaret. Okay. So now if they just can't deal with Kroxa, and we're just in really good shape, as it turns out. So let's go ahead and attack first. Leave up these Assassin's Trophies plus Murderous Riders. Like, we just have all the answers. It's where Jund wants to be. Return. Part of me really wants to do this. That's not correct, though, is it? No, it can't be correct. So we do this. We can't do both in the same turn. That's the only downside here. So I think instead we just play Murderous Rider. I don't want to put this in the graveyard and then be able to cling to dust. This is our big win, so like let's not push that. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. They can do this at instant speed, which is kind of the trick here. So let's try and bait them into an attack. Chances are they don't take anything. That's fine. So now let's do this. And we can start eating some stuff out of their graveyard here. Specifically, Cling to Dust. So now we can freely kind of throw Kroxa at them if we'd like to. Nice little lifelink on the Murderous Rider as well. It's not a huge swing, but between that and the Scavenging Ooze, we have a couple ways at least to just kind of pull back. Whoops. Let's actually do this first. Just a couple ways to kind of bring back a little life into the mix, which is obviously great for us. So to discard, they can't. They take the 3. That's great. We'll take Tamaret out. All right. I'm liking this deck, guys. I've got to be honest. This is a very, very fun deck. Very value heavy. I mean, just so much value. Okay. Just gonna attack first. We have Assassin's Trophy and Rider out, so like I don't care if they've got stuff to play. They're smart to block first, because now they can flash stuff out. And they can flash 2 things out here. Okay. This is so interesting, this This deck just seems, again, the goal of Jund is to just kind of be good no matter what. It's not a perfect deck, like, not by any means, but it does have quite a number of just really good matchups. No matter what, you've got answers to stuff, and I love that about Jund. I think that's what makes it so fun. So here, if they'd like to flash out their Brazen Borrower, we just Assassin's Trophy it. This is a bit aggressive, but now if they draw any permanent, again, we've just got another Assassin's Trophy. They do have the card, you know, they get to pull out a basic land. Wow, a white source. Whoa. Now hold on. I wasn't expecting that. So this is Esper. Esper Rogue. That's different. Sure. They have 1 mana, 2 mana, excuse me. I don't think there's a ton they can do for 2. But we'll see. Worth noting, we do get Kroxa back this time, unless they get like a Cling. Which they very well could have. I mean, they drew 4. Yeah, it looks like they probably got Cling. They're searching through. Yeah, there you go. But again, if that's all they're doing... I should probably eat the Cling. But to be honest, it kind of doesn't matter at the moment. Should have left up Assassin's Trophy. Just as a, like, backup. Alright, we've got a lot out here, so here's to hoping we can make it. They're down to 4, so if they answer only 1 thing this turn, that's not enough. Good. Now they've got 2 cards left. Ooh, and we've got Bedevil and Assassin's Trophy. So if they play a blocker, we just kind of get them. Great. Get him. Fight over it. Did it. We did it. Guys, we did it. Look at this. Jund coming in handy against this weird Esper Rogues build. I don't know what the heck the white was in there for. But we won. Hype in the chat. I think we're going to play one final game. There it is. Ace. You got it. See? I knew you would get it eventually. I'm so proud. There it is, Tapia. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Let's do one final game with this Jund build. I very much enjoy this deck. Again, I hope you guys have as well. Just as we jump into this last game, thank you, Splayer. So we jump into this last game, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys. I know as we round out 2020, you know, Will and I sat down and kind of did a year-end review of where It Resolves is and where it came from in the start of 2020, and it's amazing to see the growth. It really is a pleasure to be, you know, streaming with you guys on a semi-regular basis. And see that growth in the channel. And so I can't say thank you enough. I really do appreciate it. Like I've said at the beginning of the video, streaming over the next couple weeks because it's the holiday and that kind of thing might be a bit here and there. So don't expect it every day of the week like it has been for the last few weeks. However, speaking of Soul Sisters, however, you can definitely count on us streaming every once in a while. So feel free, pop in from time to time, but regardless, we obviously just really appreciate everybody's support, and certainly hope you guys enjoy the content that we've been producing. Ace, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Kirims, thanks for the heart, buddy. So kind. It really is a pleasure, guys. Always has been, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do this. Let's Kroxa. Let's get a card out of hand here. We'll see what it is. It might just be a Banishing Light. Ooh, it's a Johnny. Okay. Cool. I'm fine with that. We're taking 1. Ow. So we actually can Kroxa and Thoughtseize. So we're gonna do that. got rid of Crested Sunmare. Alright, let's Thoughtseize. I think we just take this. Maybe that's incorrect. Maybe we should have taken a Banishing Light. I don't know. That was kind of just what I felt like doing. We just get to burn these guys out, right? Like, that seems pretty good. Okay, so... I guess either way, we're going to be taking some damage here. Just going to enter this tapped. They are stuck on land, it seems. It's not a bad place for us to be. Another land, that's good. Let's do this. Let's eat this. I'm gonna go ahead and just eat some of these things here. Gain ourselves a bit of life back. If they can Banishing Light this, but they don't have... I was kind of hoping they'd just kill it at some point, but they're not. Or they can't. Alright. This is a really odd place to be, because we can actually Scourge, it dies, and then we can Kroxa. I kind of like the sound of that plan, actually. I know that's weird, but I kind of like getting Kroxa out. So it's going to get rid of a card in hand. It does mean if they draw a land, Banishing Light, we'd have to trade here if they wanted to attack, which they may not, but we'll see. No land. Brick. There it is, guys. We did it. They just bricked on land. When I say we did it, it means they didn't do it, for the record. Guys, thank you so much again. I really do appreciate it. Again, as we round out the year, this has just been an incredible, incredible year. Tapia getting first, Ace second. I like it. It's been a truly incredible year, and it's truly thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. Make sure to share everything out. Make sure to enter the giveaway. We really appreciate it, guys. It's just been an absolute fun time hanging out with you. So don't know when we'll be streaming next, but do stay tuned in Discord or on Twitter. You will see the notifications there, as always. And so, yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you hopefully very, very soon. Have a great holiday. Stay safe, guys. Please stay safe. But it's absolutely a pleasure. Thanks so much.